As a county commissioner, working with Mike and Kim and Barb and all the rest of them and any other local officials that are in the audience, I think we both, and we all know firsthand, that obviously the government doesn't create jobs. At least it shouldn't be. The federal government's awful good at creating bureaucracies that I guess lead to new employment opportunities. But we've seen that the way we've been able to best help these businesses expand locally and increase their payroll and add new employees is by offering tax incentives. Just a fancy word for a tax cut. You know what? It worked here in Ashland County, and I have a feeling it could have a significant impact on businesses all across the country if we would approach it with that philosophy. Basically moving government out of the way so the businesses can do what they want to do and be profitable. When I'm listening, though, to this question and thinking it over, the thought that comes to mind is this. I recently came across a story about Calvin Coolidge. I don't know how much you know about Calvin Coolidge, but evidently Calvin Coolidge was often referred to as the do-nothing president. Because during his time, he really didn't introduce anything major. He really didn't add any big spending proposal or so on. He'd often stand before the media, the press. They'd ask him questions, and he'd say no comment. And so he kind of earned the reputation of not being a serious president. It's interesting, however, if you take a look at what happened during his term as do-nothing Cal serving as your nation's president, the national debt decreased. The national deficit dropped and the budget was reduced. Taxes at the federal level were cut 4 times. Consumer purchasing power rose by 10%. And the unemployment rate, 3.5%. Basically, everyone who wanted a job had one. Just hours ago, the report came out that Ashland's is now at 13%. 13% unemployment. Absolutely tragic. And we've got to do something to bring these businesses to the point that they can not only become profitable, but they can see a reason to add new employees and compete in the global marketplace. There might be something to Cal's philosophy, huh? When businesses knew the government was staying out of the way, they were much more willing to invest and put our people back to work.